Recently, a music video named Skies Forever Blue was released by Toby Fox. The song and accompanying music video is about a video game character falling in love with the player of the game, who interacts with her through his in-game character. The song was released on Halloween of this year, which was also the 4th anniversary of Deltarune. Couple that with the fact that Toby, who has posted about the anniversary every year, said nothing about it this year, and fans have started to look deeper into Skies Forever Blue, believing it to be some kind of cryptic hint at what's to come in Deltarune. Videos by prominent Deltarune theorists have analyzed the song in every way, and most theorists tend to believe that the Skies Forever Blue music video is hinting at what happened with December Holiday, who we still know very little about. Large details like a block of what looks like white ice falling, the girl character falling into the code, and white and pink ribbons, which Noelle seems to have some nostalgic memories for, are touted as being proof that Skies Forever Blue is revealing to us the story of December Holiday. And I couldn't disagree more. I do think that there's an element to Skies Forever Blue that may be hinting at future Deltarune events, but I don't think it's as specific as people claim, nor do I think that Skies Forever Blue was created to tease anything for Deltarune. First off, let's talk about most people's reasoning for believing that Skies Forever Blue is revealing to us the story of December Holiday. Evidence number 1. The white and pink ribbons are referenced in Deltarune and are in Skies Forever Blue. This, in my opinion, is just false. In the song, at times the girl's ribbon is pink, while at other times it's white. I don't think this is supposed to be the twin ribbon at all. First off, ribbons are very common in character design. This character just so happens to be pink. Second of all, the girl only has one ribbon, while the text for the twin ribbon specifically states that it's 2 different ribbons. Finally, the girl's ribbon is pink, with the white color only there due to shading. Not only that, but the twin ribbons from Deltarune don't necessarily have any connection to December. Noelle is the one who most likely wore them, as she's the one that states they're nostalgic. Her saying that has nothing to do with deaths as far as we know. This is a case of Deltarune fans taking a character and reducing them to whatever the mystery they are a part of is. Evidence number 2. The falling ice in the video is meant to reference December and the Ice Palace. I've seen lots of people saying that the falling ice is meant to represent the ice abilities Noelle and possibly Des have, as well as the Ice Palace. First of all, the falling ice isn't actually ice as far as we know, it's just a way to stylize the ground. Not only that, but nowhere in Deltarune has there been falling ice. Before you try to tell me there is, the Ice Palace page from the Spamton sweepstakes is actually not falling ice, it's a glacier, which is in water. Yes, ice and snow are both very prominent symbols in Deltarune, but it doesn't really make much sense in the context of the song. Evidence number 3. The girl falls into the code. The code in the context of Deltarune is something we don't really know about. Sure, there are cryptic messages in the actual code of Deltarune, but Toby Fox has never taken real-world game mechanics into his games without making them in-universe mechanics. For example, in Undertale, we don't save, load, or reset. Toby Fox wrote it so that Frisk, with their ultimate powers of determination, can save, load, or reset their world as in-universe abilities. Even in Deltarune, the save files are implied to be an in-universe mechanic, with a mysterious character actually doing the act of saving and resetting for us. Although that's a topic for another video. I seriously doubt Toby Fox would use the code as something in-game without putting some spin on it, as that would directly imply that, in-universe, characters could acknowledge they are part of a video game. If December is lost in the literal code, upon being freed, she would have realized Deltarune is a video game and that all of the characters are fake. I seriously doubt that's going to happen. Not only that, but if that code dialogue is Des, she says she hears scratching, something that most likely wouldn't exist inside of the video game's code, implying she's stuck in some kind of physical space. In Skies Forever Blue, the girl knows she's part of a video game, she acknowledges it directly numerous times, and the code that she is falling into is quite literally code. Not only that, but the girl doesn't end up falling into the code. Before she can fall in, the world resets again. So if it was somehow paralleling December, that would imply Des didn't fall into the code? This is a case of a single moment being taken way out of context. Evidence number 4. The other stuff. Allow me to run down some other things that don't mean anything. The fact that it has 3 files doesn't mean much. Lots of games do, including Earthbound, which this song references plenty of times. The name of the song is an Earthbound reference as well, with the lyrics "I believe in skies forever blue" actually in the Earthbound song Pollyanna. The fact that it's about a self-aware video game character, again, doesn't really tie it to Deltarune. Nobody in Deltarune besides, potentially, Gaster is self-aware in the sense that they know everything is a game. Even Gaster might not know. Not only that, but self-aware video game character is a trope that has gone on for a long time, in a lot of different works. The whole point of this song was that the girl was in love with not the character, but the player. The creepy sounds at the end is not some unknown mystery, it's the real-life player of the Game Boy game walking away from the console. The secret webpage with the girl in the mystery black space isn't Des in the code, it's symbolism showing the girl disconnected from the person she really loves, lost in darkness, her game being unplayed and the player abandoning her. The game isn't Dragon Blazers because there's zero evidence to support that, not even the skeletal dragon. Dragons are just generally RPG bosses. Now on to the more meta evidence that's usually presented. Evidence number 5. Toby released it on Deltarune's anniversary. Yeah, that's for sure suspicious. However, I don't really think it means anything. The Deltarune anniversary stuff all kind of happened on the Undertale anniversary, so I'm kind of thinking that the Deltarune and Undertale anniversaries are more so Toby Fox days, if you will, with Skies Forever Blue just being something he wanted to put out. Now, if that's not enough to confirm it for you, I think I have a smoking gun. Something that, in my opinion, super confirms that Skies Forever Blue is not connected to Deltarune. The Undertale mailing list. If you go to sign up, you get a number of different options of what tier to sign up for. This includes, and I quote, super. Give me instant updates on any project Toby Fox worked on, even if it's not related to Undertale or Deltarune, for example, original songs. I think this should really put an end to the whole Skies Forever Blue discussion. Sure, it's worth examining and at least thinking about Deltarune, however, I don't think that any narrative was purposefully added in there. Lots of very talented people worked on Skies Forever Blue, and I've seen the entire community tear it to shreds looking only for Deltarune theories, coming up with the most insane Frankenstein theories imaginable. And like I said, I think that's the biggest problem with these theories. People have mashed together specific scenes claiming that they're telling the story of Des, but it doesn't make sense and they don't include the bigger picture. Here's the full story of Skies Forever Blue. The girl character in Skies Forever Blue is in love with the player. She knows she can only interact with them through the boy character. She desires to tell them that she loves them, however she is not programmed to. After years of being left in a closet, the game is corrupted, as some old Game Boy games get, and the player eventually enters the game one last time, with the corruptions now getting worse and worse. They play one last new game, and at the end, the girl, who never fell into any code, might I add, manages to confess her love to the player. The credits imply that after this, the save data was erased completely, and the player walked away from the console. So that's that. Not only has Toby Fox pretty much confirmed that Skies Forever Blue isn't connected to Deltarune, there's actually little evidence to suggest it ever was. The story I just read to you doesn't have any parallels to Des, unless you take out multiple scenes and mash together scenes that don't go together, ignoring the context of the larger song. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like and subscribe. I plan on making a lot more theories soon, as well as a lot more longer, more storytelling-focused theories. Thanks for watching.